Hello. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. We are starting a new game today, everybody. Drome Racers, a Lego branded game. It's got the little Lego icon on the case here. We're playing as a guy named Max Axel, according to the back of the box. Pretty interesting. Also, the long play for this game on YouTube was like 5 hours long, which isn't that bad. But the comments on the YouTube video were like, this shit's fucking awesome. I loved this game as a kid. So it's got a lot to live up to, I think. Also, the manual, the manual advertises the cars featured in the game as sets that you can get, actually. So that's interesting. That's interesting. I've got no idea what this game has in store for us. It tells me how to use my Nintendo Gamecube to actually, like, what the power button is, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, what are the fucking controls? How about that? How about you tell me that? There are no controls. Come on. There's gotta be controls in here. It tells me the Alright. We're just gonna figure it out as we go. We're just gonna figure it out as we go. Alright. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. It's got a boopy. It's got a pretty boopy, you know, pretty good menu effects. Yeah, no, you can create a save file. I'll give you permission to do that. Hooray! I'm curious how long, or how the cars feel, because this can be a very long 5 hours or a very short 5 hours, depending on whether or not the cars are any good to control. Ooh, now this is a splash screen that I'm nostalgic for, because I had Lego Island as a kid. Can I play as the Infomaniac? This is a little intense. Oh my god. This game looks fucking sick. The other thing is power-up balance is pretty important, I think. What? We like burrow into racetracks on a giant drill? Because these non-Mario Kart racers, yeah, I got it. These non-Mario Kart racers, their power-up balance is always like messed up beyond belief. Controller setup. Off by default? They know me. That's a good noise. What do you... Sure. So I'll save my options. Alright, so I see this career mode button, which is probably what I would consider the main story, so let's do career mode. Three save files so you don't get your stupid little brother. Oh, my ear just popped. 2015, in the far future of 2015. Yeah, you don't got your stupid little brother messing up your save file because he wants to play Drome Racers. Man, I wish the future looked like this. Okay. Playing cutscene to get to the loading screen. A video game classic. Listen, I don't know what to tell you, man, but like every GameCube game's gonna be that bad, except like 50 of them. That is not a Lego character. Team Nitro's chief mechanic. She looks after all the cars. Am I picking a... Slot? This guy's name is Slot? Oh. Talk to him to save or load. Rocket. A retired driver. Talk to Rocket to get helpful tips on driving and to find out about challenges from other teams. Yeah, my name is Save Slot. I bet you can't guess what I'm going to do. Your car sounds awful.
Welcome to the Drome. I hope you're good enough to stay here. My name's Chicane. I'm the head mechanic of Team Nitro. You come to me if you want to change your car or enter a race. When you get a chance, I suggest you meet the rest of the team. Slot keeps an eye on your progress, and Rocket can teach you everything there is to know about driving fast. But we'll go through all that later.
Alright.
Switching vehicles, huh?
Yeah, I want to see the vehicles. Ooh, you can change their color like real Lego. I want something with high... They all have the same handling, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, this is like the most balanced, right? That's the slowest. I do want more top speed though.
Drive safe in that. It's expensive.
It's made out of Legos. Well, actually, you know, that's actually a fair point. Legos are expensive.
Here you can see all the MCRs you're eligible to compete in.
What is an MCR?
Since you're a rookie and the championship has just begun, you can only select Novice MCR 1. But you'll soon progress, trust me. Ready to go? Wanna get out there, huh?
Alright.
Each MCR has an optional qualifying.
Oh, qualifying.
A series of drag races that determine your position on the starting grid. All 6 racers are paired off for a round of one-on-one drag races. When these
I know what a qualifier is. Race time. I still don't know what accelerate is. It could be right trigger or the A button. Or I guess the L button, but that'd be bizarre. Okay. I see now why the long play is 5 hours long. There's a lot of loading. I'm versing a dude named Sever. No, I don't need to watch their race. What? Oh my god, what? Hold on. What the fuck? That is blow up my engine. Alright. I don't know how to shift. I need to, hold on, I do need to read the manual. I know there were no controls listed, but I need to find them. I need to find them. Because I don't... page 5 is the command reference. Alright, shift up is the Y button, shift down is the X button, R is to accelerate, A is to use power-ups. Alright, so we press the Y button. It's got like, it's like racing with active reload. Yo, what the fuck? What is happening? What is happening to me? Why is my... Yeah, I DNF'd. What? Okay, hold on. I need to at least figure this shit out before I need to at least figure this shit out before I... Why is my engine exploding? Is he doing that to me? I can't say I was expecting this game to have engine explosion physics when a masterpiece like Yakuza missions didn't.
Want to get out there, huh? Okay, let's...
Maybe this drag race course has mines on it. That would be interesting. All right, yeah, the loading times in this game are they're a little much. I don't understand. I don't understand at all. Why is my car just fucking exploding, man? Is that not like a shift up thing? Oh, it's like a... I see, I see. Did I win? How did you do it in 13 seconds? How did you get a full 3 seconds on me? That guy's so fast. I had to be negative, but the kill. Oh shit. All right, so the way that you accelerate is the GameCube.
Constantly worse than the last game.
Okay. The way that you accelerate is on the GameCube controller. There's like, it's got like a pressure sensitive trigger. Which, by the way, this might be the only game on the entire fucking console that uses it. Actually, Luigi's Mansion uses it. But if you just floor it, your engine fucking explodes. Okay? If you just floor it, your engine explodes. You have to like lightly press it down. They like wanted to emulate your foot on the gas. Okay? Which is like crazy. If I push it harder, my car explodes. All right, qualifying in second's fine, I guess. That guy's literally on fire. I think there's a Mario Kart-esque perfect start, if I had to guess, because he was on fire right out the gate. Don't know what that is. No clue what that could be. I gotta watch like a...
Okay, your first road race is on the Foundry track. This is in the industrial sector of the...
He's not. I tried to do that. I tried to do that. And my engine exploded.
It's a pretty straightforward track to race if you stay focused. Race time.
I'm gonna fucking put a new tag about... You know what? The loading times in this fucking game are awful. What is that meter? Interesting turn of events. I don't need to care about shifting anymore at all. It just does it for me. Holy cow, this game controls bad. What is... Hello? Oh my fucking god. Stop, dude. This game is crazy. That's a Dr. Mudo sound effect? That's cool. Did that person just throw a missile backwards at me? Okay. It's impossible to tell when I have an item. At least I don't think I can tell. Oh, yes, I can. Never mind. Get out of my fucking way. Sure. Yeah, we're doing this now. 3 streams or 4? The long play's 5 hours, which would indicate 2 streams. However, as we can see, it's not going so hot right now. Back to the Fireblade mines. Okay. That's crazy. We're retrying. There is no Lego charm. All Lego charm that it has is gone. And they decided to, like, the characters aren't even minifigures, which is crazy. Is this the Drome? Am I in the Drome? No, they look like, Alright, that power-up's broken. They look like, what the fuck, Galador? They look like Galador figures. That is to say, they just look like real humans. So yeah, there's no like Lego anything. How do I avoid this? There's no way to avoid that, right? Seemingly. That's not the blue shell, because that happened to me when I was in 4th before. It's just like, oh my god. It's just like a use this to stop the person ahead of you dead in their tracks button. Yes, first. We did it. I could do a play with Legos stream. How is this more realistic than Yakuza? I don't know. Cinematics? Do I dare press this button? Oh, it just hides the menu. I'm Max Axel. That's my name. Apparently. I don't know if that's like an actual established character in Lego lore. But it says on the back of the box that I'm Max Axel.
Wow, you're a natural. I guess I shouldn't have worried about you cutting it. But don't get cocky, okay?
Okay. Hey, do I have any money?
between stages of an MCR. You can check exactly how you and other drivers are doing by selecting
That's
View
okay.
Standings.
She looks like if Jade from Beyond Good and Evil got she's so beautiful. if Jade from Beyond Good and Evil got like horrible plastic surgery. You plastic like Legos. You get it? I can't change my car. Why can't I change my car anymore? Is it because I've like already entered the race? Also, this was not the car that I chose to enter, by the way. She's not even made of toys. Yeah, I know.
Race time.
Jade with DLS 5, yeah. Race time! Here I am. Why am I so small compared to her? See you later, man. That guy's name's Rocket, by the way. He's not a raccoon. Just an old guy. Where are the rest of the racers? What? Oh, I've started like a second ahead of them. Does it? Wait, this is a different car than last time. Does it pick my car for me? Oh, Jesus! It has music. It's really quiet. It is completely, it's like one drum line that even I can barely hear it. And it's completely drowned out by the sounds of the engine. So you get engine sounds, okay? What do I mean, is this Valhalla from Halo? I don't even know what the fuck. Not like, you win first in the first race and then they can't catch up, I guess? I don't know. Oh, jump. There's got to be a way to change my camera angle. Maybe it gets more difficult when I get a higher difficulty level. Yep, thank you. This is the stupidest power-up ever! It's so dumb! It's so dumb! Like, the fact that it warns you that it's coming seems to imply that you can avoid it in some way. But I don't know if that's actually true. At least it made at least it made the race, like, marginally interesting for about 1 second. I do have a shield though, so if that ever happens again, like right now, that's right, that's how you avoid it, just get a shield power up. Okay. I mean, I shouldn't really complain that much because 50cc in Mario Kart is like the same thing, right? You just get slightly ahead of everybody and then you end up lapping them, so why would I ever retry? I'm the best. I'm the fucking Drome Racer GOAT. At least after this we have Battalion Wars. And I've heard that's a good game. I've never played it. I watched my friend play it on the Wii when I was younger, but
this MCR Max, and it's a road course. You're in the canyon zone on the Rocky Canyon Speedway. You can get up some real speed here, and you'll need to if you want to win your first MCR. Good
okay.
luck, Max. Bring home Nitro's first win.
I mean, you guys have never won before? This is like... Can I upgrade my car now? Or is that... Oh no, I gotta change its color. I can make it red.
Okay, let's do it.
The fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, this game's not as bad as Fireblade because Fireblade was boring, but it was also really fucking hard. And I've said this before, but that's what made it such a bad experience. Was that it was also very difficult. Like, boring games are one thing. Like, that's fine. Whatever, who cares? But boring hard games are just the worst. Also, the guy that you save the game with is named Slot, which is interesting and funny. Characters named after the thing that they do. Interesting trope. How great would it be if there's only 3 courses in the entire game, and after I beat this I get the credits, and then it's like you've unlocked the next difficulty, and then I can just be done. That'd be fucking awesome. What is that horrible noise? What are these things flying? Are we at an active airstrip? Yeah, this is a Beyblade tier game. I need to get. That was one. What the fuck? At least the races are short. I need to learn the name of this car so I never pick it again because its handling is atrocious. I should get a... Can somebody check if the GameCube has a wheel? Does it have like a wheel add-on? Certainly there is. There's so many racing games in the GameCube. And it was like during the era where those were like popping off. Alright, well that was exhilarating. I won! I won! Famous cell damage vampire, you guys know that one? What the fuck does the back of the box say? In the Drome, everyone lives for racing.
Race in Drome history. You've now qualified.
Only third parties made the wheel.
Go Max and go Team Nitro.
Go Max.
When you compete in an MCR, you earn credits, which you can use to upgrade your cars, which is pretty essential if you're serious.
Yeah, sure.
If you've got the cash, I've got the time.
Yeah, I'll upgrade the engine, sure, whatever. I'll upgrade my tires. Does that just go?
Fine, let's tune her up.
Apparently that goes for every car. Okay, weird. Whatever. I hate that the build car option is grayed out, which is like the whole point of Lego.
Okay, choose your next MCR.
Oh god, there's 5 of these.
You're attracting a bit of attention, Max. We've had members of teams HOT and RED sniffing around, but keep focused. MCR qualifying is on the Foundry drag track, and the weather forecast is good.
Okay.
Okay, you can either qualify. Okay, let's do it.
Why am I even qualifying, actually? Well, qualifying is interesting, I suppose. It's funny when I explode. I need to perfect the perfect start as well. Although, do I really need to? If I get credits after the 5th MCR, I'm out of here. I'm out of this game. I don't need to do it on all the difficulties. It's interesting that I can watch their races. I don't know why I would want there's boobs in the credits. I don't give a fuck. All the more reason to not want to do that. Uh-oh. Okay, well, he exploded, so it's fine. Only an idiot would blow up their fucking car, am I right? Do you know if your engine would explode in real life if you did this? I need Crab. Crab knows more about cars than me. I don't know what the fuck dromes are. Was that it? Okay, I guess that was it. Yeah, they were trying Lego was trying a lot of weird things in the early 2000s. They were like, I mean, Bionicle obviously popped off for them, but then there's also Galador.
Okay, next stage has been announced. It's an okay. Get out there, Max.
Which was a little weird. There were like these weird little cars that you would like slam into each other, and then if you hit their bumper correctly, it would like send the guy flying off. Why was Lego Star Wars a weird thing for them? That seems pretty, I mean, like, it popped off. Oh, yeah, that's true. Was Lego Star Wars wait, what, were they the first crossover? Because, like, I mean, it might just be like memory bias of me, but it feels like the Lego brand like fits so well with Star Wars for merchandising. But that's also true because Star Wars is just a good merchandising brand in general, and Lego Star Wars is so popular that I probably just have like biases towards it anyway, because it's something that I'm used to. Because they must have started for the episode 1 craze, right? Like I can't imagine that they did Lego Star Wars for the original trilogy. Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Was there a Jar Jar Binks Lego before a Jar Jar Binks video game? I hate this device. Oh, the shield. Probably Lego first, that'd be so sick. Jar Jar Binks is a... By the way, is anybody paying attention? This is... Never mind. I've never seen that fan device from earlier. The first wave of Lego Star Wars had Jar Jar in it? I need to know which character... Oh my god. Racing games on the Gamecube and fucking tornadoes. I need to know which Star Wars character has the most merchandise printed for them. I guess a better criteria would be a non-Jedi, because the answer is probably Anakin. Or Darth Vader. But like... I don't know how to narrow this down, because like I guess what I'm asking for is just like, oh, Stormtrooper. Yeah, that's actually a good point. Stormtrooper is good, because like I like to believe that Jabba the Hutt probably has like a pretty high number of merchandise. But like, even I think you would be hard pressed to find a Star Wars character that doesn't have any merchandise. Oh my fucking god. Okay, that was scary. I don't know what they were doing. They were like zapping the atom in there. They exist. It's just so tough because like, who was it? Like Sly Noodles, the singer of the Cantina band or whatever the fuck that guy did? Probably not the Cantina band. Some singer of something has merchandise. Sly Snoodles. All these fuckers died? I was the only one racing? What are we even doing here? Why didn't the game just stop me? I'm not disrespecting her. I'm not disrespecting her. I did misgender her, and I apologize for that. I didn't realize that that beautiful woman was a woman. She had a whole character arc in Clone Wars.
HOT team is showing a bit too much interest in your movements, Max. They've got a very close eye on your stats, so watch out for the driver, etc. on the track. Okay.
He's gonna explode.
Yeah,
He won't
Max.
be anything. What did she do in Clone Wars? Was she like one of those like those noir? They criticize this game for feature creep in the reviews. Okay, that is like completely derailed my train of thought. What the fuck do they mean feature creep? This game is nothing. This game is nothing. It's the most bare bones racing game of all time. Yeah, this is content slop. Who's Rosh Pennon? Why is he named after a pasta noodle? A film noir femme fatale? Yes. Who dates Jabba's gay cousin? Every time I see like if I see a character that has like a microphone and they're singing and you said like, oh, she's got a whole character arc, I just immediately assume that the writers made her like the typical film noir femme fatale singer at like a cabaret club or whatever. This game was in Lego. What is Lego Universe? I think that you know what'd be interesting is if I know that F-Zero are there any other racers? I was told to look out for some. There's like so many conversations going on. I was told to look out for one specific person, but they're like not even around. Do they die? Lego MMO? I didn't even know that existed. That's cool. Forza Horizon had a crossover with Lego. And they added, I think, like Lego vehicles and also Hot Wheels. But what the fuck is that? How interesting would it be if there were dromes in that game? Because this is the first time I ever heard of drome racers, but they advertise the actual sets on the back of the manual. So, you know. If the feature creep, you know what? I need to check something between this race. They, Chicane mentioned that I can talk to Raptor for missions, which I haven't been doing. I've just been doing the races, but there probably are missions. Shut down for unsatisfactory revenue from its target audience. What even would be the target audience for a Lego MMO? You know, I say that, but like at the same time, Club Penguin was wildly successful, and I feel like the target audience is also the Club Penguin audience, right? So there's a drome racer of the Nesquik Bunny. It is $50. I don't know. I don't know what, they're dead. They all died. I don't have a point of reference for Lego prices if $50 is like a lot or a little for a collector set. I know that like new Lego sets are like crazy expensive, and like with all things, the particularly rare or nostalgic Lego sets like Rock Raiders and whatever are very expensive as well. But I don't know if $50 is like because like a GameCube game, for example, like the bottom of the barrel.
Kid. I'm Rocket. I've been on the racing scene for, let's just say, quite a while now. If you got any questions about drome racing, then I've
You look like an alcoholic dad.
Exeter of Team HOT wants to race you one-on-one. This is your first personal challenge, isn't it? Expect more. Exeter is a fine racer. Not too subtle, but he'll give you a challenge.
Okay.
Okay. All the individual challenges take place on one track, raced in 4
That's the bad guy from Avatar.
Exeter has chosen the Battery. That's the Canyon off-road track.
Sure, shut the fuck up.
Exeter is a fine driver. Don't underestimate him.
He looks like he beats his son because he didn't like the same baseball team as him. Yeah. What do you mean you want to be an artist and not play football? This jacket is nasty. Maru, I want you to know that I had a dinner that would fucking kill Famous Dog into a Maru. And it was delicious. It was a pasta, and the sauce was entirely based on bell pepper. And it was so fucking good. And you can't eat any. Haha, you'll die. You've heard bell pepper is good? Alright, Exeter. I hope you're ready to die. I hope you're ready to just disappear after the first 30 seconds. Watch this be like an extremely difficult race for no reason. Eat this missile. Alright, I'll see you at the finish line, okay? 8 Helix. I don't know if you guys follow. IGN gave this game an 8 out of 10, and then gave Wind Waker an 8 out of 10 the same year. That's fucking awesome. Also, I hope you don't have photosensitivity because it probably just killed you, that attack, whatever that was. I think he's dead. He just vanished. He blipped out of existence on my radar. IGN is insane. It doesn't help that, like, they don't have any standards for reviewing any games, and numerous people review games differently. So, whatever. I just don't know how they fumbled so badly, because Lego Racers 1 is, like, actually a competent racing game. You could work for that? Well, I think you're selling yourself short, Sage. I don't think it's exceptionally difficult to work for IGN. I also don't think it's exceptionally difficult to work for any video game reviewer, honestly. Because I feel like if you're passionate about video games and you have like a basic understanding of English and like the language, not in the sense of like, oh, you're an 8-year-old kid and you have a basic understanding because you can speak it. I mean, like, you have a basic understanding of like literary concepts and stuff. You could probably work for like any video game reviewer and be good at it. But the fact of the matter is I think that IGN has a lot of individuals who aren't passionate about video games necessarily, and they are like traditionally trained journalists who are chosen to work for a video game thing, and they're like, yeah, video games. I played a Mario in my life, you know. You're writing the review for the Dune game. Which one? The survival crafty Dune game? Yeah. Does that game out of early access now? He died. I told you it would happen. I love Hello Night. My favorite game, Hello Night. Bug guy. No one knows, no one's played it. I think it was popular on Twitch as a Twitch category for like the day of release.
Okay, Max. Same as the last time you raced Exeter. The battery.
Do I have to?
This route, not just yet, huh, kid?
No, fuck off, man. I'm going back to winning trophies. I don't care about Schrodinger's game.
Wanna get out there, huh? Hey, Max. Rumor race time.
I don't, What? I don't know if you heard that. I pressed the A button and it sounded like my headset exploded. It sounded like it came from inside of my headset. I wonder what Jeff Keighley's up to right now. You think he's lamenting the loss of High Guard? Yeah. How the fuck? That dude's so fast. How did he get there so fast? You can get Resident Evil 3 Remake for $4 right now. It's probably all it's worth. Just kidding. It's probably fine. I've never played it. I know it's not liked very much. The Dead Space Remake has gone off sale, and you guys missed it. $9 for Dead Space Remake. Insane price. Maybe a key seller has it somewhere and they're selling it for $15, which is still a very good deal. Cody picked it up. They're gonna like it. I don't know if they played the I don't know if they played the original. But if they like survival horror games, I think they're gonna have a good time.
Watch out for the Exoforce car. Now that's always good advice, but I wonder why he's giving you a specific warning now.
Because I've never lost, and every race I take part in, every other racer fucking dies under mysterious circumstances. That's probably why. This guy's a cop. It's not my fault everybody else is slipping on banana peels and stuff. Growing up, would never play a horror game. Oh, I love horror. I mean, I was a Nintendo kid, and I'm trying to think of what my first horror experience was. I think it was actually watching a former YouTuber named Psychedelic Snake, who would play survival horror games, and experiencing them through him. I think was my first experience with that. And then my cousin was a PlayStation 2 guy, and I would watch him play like Resident Evil games. But beyond that, I think the first survival horror game I played was actually Dead Space on the 360. What? No, I don't need to shoot that guy. He's behind me. It's fine. And I remember it affecting me so greatly that I didn't think I would like video games anymore. Because it, like, fucked with me so badly. Like, traumatized me or something. But now I love it. And I love survival horror as a game. But I didn't actually start playing them until... I mean, when did Dead Space come out? 2009, so I was, like, 15. Stop. Solar flare! Hey, can we talk about Death Stranding 2? That game just came out. My friends know that I'm a big Death Stranding hater. However, you do start the game with Norman Reedus wearing a hat that says "Why me?" ? I've learned, which is very funny. I'm not blowing people up by 12 seconds, now just 3 seconds instead. I tried to play the original 3 separate times. Once on the PlayStation and then 2 times on Steam, and I couldn't fucking do it. Oh, my favorite ability. The device. It's gone. It just blew itself up or something, I guess. I also don't care about the premise. That's why I stopped playing it. The gameplay, like, for me, I can see why people would like it. I think people do like the Kojima stink. I think a lot of people appreciate the Kojima stink on games. I don't care for it that much. I think a lot of this stuff just comes off as we're just going to be weird and unusual for the sake of being weird and unusual, but not say anything. But when you boil down the gameplay, it's just you holding down both triggers and walking. It does have like puzzle elements, I guess, because you have to figure out how to navigate terrain in different ways using puzzle solving, but you win every time because the CPUs are just made to be slower. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I am playing on Novice, but it's not like Mario Kart.
Gonna stretch into the night. You're going off-road, the battery track.
Shut up.
Let's do
I'm
it.
talking. When you in Mario Kart, if you do a 50cc, like let's say you've never played Mario Kart in your life, right? And I was in this situation that I'm in right now with Drome Racers, and I do a 50cc race, and I just fucking murder everybody. I'm like, okay, I should probably up the difficulty, right? Like, which you can just do. But in this game, to unlock the next difficulty, you need to beat all of the courses on the Novice difficulty. So my plan is that I'm going to beat every Novice course, every Novice Cup, and then I'm going to dip my toe into the next difficulty setting. And if it's the same courses, fucking out of here. We're done. It's over. I should probably also do the challenges because they're like also a thing. That being like, because like I do think those challenges are part of the career mode, right? Like they're not like bonus things, so I should probably do those too. I don't know if you guys follow Quest 64 on Blue Sky, but he recently made a post about a racing game on the N64. I don't remember what game it is, but there is an obscured billboard on one of the courses that you can like barely see when you're racing normally, but if you stop and turn around in front of it, you can see it clearly. And I think it's placeholder text, or they think it's placeholder text as well. That is, it's just a white billboard with black default font that says sometimes, or it says God takes away puppies and children, and sometimes I do too. What's that about? What do you fucking think that's about? That's like weird, right? Like, that's like, if I was in a dev, so being a software engineer by trade, you see all the time, I might actually lose this race because of these stupid devices. I see all the time, like when users are testing stuff, that they'll just put in like random garbage for testing data that doesn't mean anything. It's like normal, right? They'll like put in snippets of the B-movie script thinking they're funny or whatever because I gotta test the length of fields. But if I saw somebody say that on a testing thing, I would like reach out to them and be like, hey, is everything okay? Like, what are you doing? They put a pilot episode of South Park on it for some reason? What? Like in the options, or as like an unlockable or something? No, just in the code. Okay. Maybe they were trying to test the full motion video capabilities of it or something. I don't know. But yeah, that is like bizarre placeholder text. It's very, very scary.
First place.
I think one of these times I'm gonna... I had an idea for Battalion Wars that I'm not actually going to do. Because I think it would take too long.
Something is definitely
And not
happening
actually be
with the
worth
Drome
it.
Authority. The last time I
What
saw
is
them
the
paying
Drome
so
Auth-
much
are those the
interest in a
cops?
new driver was just before he was investigated for cheating. So it's either that, or you're going to get promoted to the Intermediate League. Next
Are you-
stage is the Foundry Road course.
Did she just imply that I was
Yeah,
cheating?
Max.
Because, like, if I saw this, where somebody won every race and then also every other opponent died on the course, I'd probably can assume that they were cheating. But anyway, for Battalion Wars, I've started thinking about ways that I can make the games more interesting. And I was thinking about, like, what if I face painted camo on my face? Like an army man. Like a cartoon army man. But then I got, like, really scared. Like, I scared myself into thinking that, like, if this doesn't translate to camera and it looks like I'm just doing blackface, my life's over. So... Which I know would definitely not happen. But, yeah. Yeah, I could spray paint my face green. I could scream, "Witness me." Just close my eyes shut and use store-bought house spray paint on my face. What? I have a fucking shield, man. You can't do that to me. There was a, I hope she doesn't mind me telling this story, but I think it's funny. There was a, like a book costume party where you had to, like, dress up as a character from a book that, my lovely fiance Katie was going to go to. And then it got canceled because we got hit with the biggest snowstorm in Wisconsin since, like the 30s or something. But she was dressing up as a depiction of Zeus from a, I think it's a graphic novel series that she likes. And in this depiction, he's, like, wearing like a white suit, and he's got, like, flowers in his hair, but he's also purple. And she's gonna paint her face purple. And I was like, you gotta be careful about, like, the shade of purple that you get. And then she was like, why? And I was like, oh, I mean, it's like blackface if you get it too dark. But she ended up going with, the color that she ended up going with is pretty nice. And she got, like, her whole costume ready, and then they canceled it, which sucks. But, I think she's still gonna... So now she has, like, purple face paint that she can just do whatever she wants with. Maybe I could use it for my stream. A build token. She's still purple. It's like that, that, I think it was a TikTok of, like, somebody trying to, like, wash this, like, blue paint off his hand, and he's like, I don't think it's coming off, and then he, like, pans the camera over, and there's a guy in the sink scrubbing his face, and he's, like, completely blue, and he just looks horrified.
The Drome Authority has invited you to compete in the Intermediate Championship. That means faster cars, harder race. Now select Build Car.
Okay,
Let's build
I
a car.
will.
Okay, Max, let's build a car.
All right.
Every car you build begins with tires. The type you choose. Okay, the chassis type you choose determines how heavy it'll be.
Okay.
Different chassis weight. Now select a body style to fit your chassis. You can see the statistics for each are slightly different.
I can't see
So
any
soon learn
statistics
what suits
actually.
you as a driver.
Crusher, Crusher, Crusher. Crusher Beach.
Okay, Max, you've finished your first car.
Thanks. I wish I knew what the statistics were.
Be sure to come back here when you win more build tokens. If you've got the cash, I've got the time.
Turbo, aerodynamics, armor. All right.
Pick a race. It's what you're here for.
What? I have intermediate now? Oh no. There being 6 courses is not a good sign. That's not a good sign. There is also, I think the way that this game is formatted is there's 4 biomes in the game, and the courses are just like different routes through those biomes. So it's like impossible for me to tell if I've raced the course or not because they all look the fucking same.
Qualification is on the Foundry Drag. Okay.
It's always on the Foundry Drag Race. Why? I'm driving like a forklift. I heard that author of JJK finished his next series, his top speed of 7 miles per hour. I'm not getting New Game Plus. That's crazy. Look up the speedrun for this, Sage. What's the speedrun time for this game? Yeah, I heard the author of JJK finished his next series and it sucked or something. I don't know. I didn't read it or know anything about it. Three hours is 100%. That's concerning. Fuck you. He beat me. I beat him? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Hooray! I still got eliminated. 3rd place is fine. I'll crush them. It doesn't matter. Wow.
Okay, Max.
Somebody
it's the
pinned that
Rock
comment.
Off-road track. Don't trash the car.
Rock
I'll see if I can
worms.
find the word on Team RED. Race time.
Isn't this a car that I made? Don't trash the car? I made it, I think. I don't actually know. I can't tell. This is that scope creep they were talking about. Oh yeah, Steel Ball Run came out, I think. JoJo's Steel Ball Run came out, I'm pretty sure. I have not read Steel Ball Run. Was it good, Sage? Did it live up to your expectations? I know you're very, very, very high on Steel Ball Run. Why is that thing blinking red over there? It was good? Okay. The road is simply a suggestion, it seems. Better than Part 6 anime? Well, I've only watched half of that, but I wasn't really feeling Part 6. Only one special episode? Oh. Yeah, because I know, like, normally Netflix... I don't know how they handle anime, but... I'm pretty sure Netflix only just, like, blasts all their shit out at once. Like, all the episodes. I've only seen a fourth of it? Oh. I would hope they're doing weekly. Otherwise... You know, maybe it's a better situation for the animators if they are given all the time in the world to make an entire season worth, and then they just release it all at once, though. As opposed to, like, killing themselves. Of course, Japanese work culture is, like, just horrible. No, me want cartoon. Give it to me! Give me the cartoon!
Okay, let's do it.
Because doing it weekly is like, it's so unrealistic. I don't even know how... I agree weekly release is better. I just mean, like, in terms of, like, them developing it, and actually animating it and drawing all the storyboards and everything else they got to do with it. I think if they just did it all at once, and then if they released it all at once or released it weekly, either or is fine. I just mean this whole thing that they do right now where, like, they're always working, like, like one episode behind or whatever. Or, like, they've completed, like, half of next week's episode and they just have to kill themselves to finish it. Oh, they do make it in batches and release it weekly? Oh, okay. Because, like, mangakas deal with the same shit. Which is also probably why Akira Toriyama ended up passing away. Is because they are unbelievably overworked. The expectations of a mangaka are crazy. It's also why a lot of them get ghost authors and stuff, or ghost illustrators, rather. Which I have talked about in the past, but, what's his name? Who made Naruto? Kishimoto? Is that his name? I talk about the early panels of Kishimoto all the time. And how, like, really, really good and stylized his art is early on. And how, like, I don't want to call it lifeless. It still has, like, a style. But it's just not even close to, like, his original vision. Art-wise. But it allowed him to remain consistent. Because he had, like, a whole team of people. Crab, to be honest, this game is not that enjoyable. I think the entirety of this stream... Oh, well, Crab can't even hear me talk either. I don't know what I'm saying. Well, why am I talking about it? I think I've talked about the game, like, maybe 5%. Maru, don't lie to him! Come on!
We're back at the Battery Off-Road Track, Max. Race time!
Boruto? Is that early Naruto? Boruto? Baby Naruto. I don't know anything about Boruto. I watched the... It is not higher than Pikmin. Pikmin was a 3.5. This is a, what did I give Beyblade, a 1? I think this is a 1. Fireblade is a 0.5, and I don't think... This game's just boring. It's not hard, right? I mean, I said that at the start of the stream. The reason why Fireblade was so unfun is because it was boring and hard. Why are we gaslighting one of my friends? It's better than Beyond Good and Evil. I need to get more, I want to rework, did Fruit have a bad fall recently? Ah! That was scary. I want to rework, I don't think Hamish, the chef, he doesn't really offer... We're fucking still in it. By the way, when that happens, I cannot see my screen anymore. I play through my OBS window, like what you're seeing is what I'm seeing. So I just close my eyes, basically. What was I saying? Oh my god! Oh my god! Yeah, Hamish, the chef in my app, he might not be long for this world. Already laying off staff. Yeah. I don't think we're not an AI companion award. What? Like what? What? Sage, describe to me your vision for what putting Grok on my stream would do. Yeah.
Dromulus has called the Array Road course for the last race of this MC.
Dromulus.
Okay, let's do it.
It would do a vulgar roast. Grok, vulgarly roast this man in his video game. That was a woman. I have, you know, there's like a lot of things. I'm going to tell the story on stream, because it kind of relates to the Grok is this true thing. But people always say that like the average intelligence of people, or common sense, I shouldn't say intelligence. The average level of common sense amongst people is extremely, extremely low. And oh fuck. I never really wanted to or did believe that until I started paying attention. And it's kind of true. I go to the gym every weekday, and there are these bikes there that this, like, all you have to do to get on them is, or to get them to go, is you just get on them and you start pedaling, and then they turn on, because it's like your motion of the pedals turns on the equipment, and then you can like set the resistance and whatever. And there I was like 28 minutes into my 30-minute cardio session when this woman sat down beside me on one of the bikes, and she was like, I could see like out of the corner of my eye that she was like getting like animatedly frustrated, but I have my headphones in, so I can't like hear her. And then she turns to me and she says, excuse me. And I like take out my headphone and I'm like, sorry, what? And she's like, yeah, excuse me, how do I get this thing to turn on? I've been trying to talk into this speaker and telling it to go, and nothing's working. And the speaker that she pointed to was the vent for the fan. That like you press the vent button and it has a little fan that spins and air comes out of it and hits you in the face. And I like looked at her and I was like, oh no, that's not a speaker, you just start pedaling and like it'll turn on. And then she like scoffed and was like, you think they would make these things easier? And I was like, yeah, I guess. And then I left. And on my way out, I was like, how could it be easier? You just get on it and start pedaling. There's like, it's like, it literally cannot be any easier. And those are the type of people that I think go on Twitter and ask Grok if this is true. They're the people that are replying to posts that are like, Grok, is this true? Instead of just like using your brain or Googling it, I guess. But that being said, like, you Google it and now you get an AI assistant answer anyway. So like, it doesn't really matter.
Katsu, the lead driver of RED,
his name's Katsu.
You're getting noticed, kid. Katsu is a technically
bro's
driver,
name is fried breadcrumbs.
You're on the Array Mountain Road course. I'm sure you can beat him, Max.
When you worked at a grocery store, you saw a guy haymaker the self-checkout. That's nuts. You can't ask Grok unless you pay? Fucking bullshit. Just Google it, I guess.
Not just yet, huh, kid?
No, I don't care about beating Katsu. I will eat Katsu, though. Pretty good, pretty good.
So, you're ready to race, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, Max. Nitro hasn't won the Novice Trophy since the Drome was built. Win this MCR and you'll clinch it. Go for it, Max. Race time.
Okay. Easy peasy. But yeah, I don't think an AI roasting me would be, I mean, it would be kind of funny, but... But yeah, as I was saying about Hamish, I don't think, I don't think he adds anything. Because, like, his whole purpose is to tell you what the next game is, but, like, you already know. And if you don't know, you'll just ask. And I'm just gonna say it anyway. So what I need
Press
is...
1 if fruit should keep Hamish employed.
Well, hold on. I'm not laying off Hamish, okay? I just am refactoring what he does. And... I'm trying to think of a way... I'm trying to think of an interesting way to... because... If you guys haven't watched Grimbeard, I highly recommend his content, very good. But one of his segments at the end of his videos is called Bitter Recompense, where he talks about what the community says about the game that he has reviewed. So like he reads Steam reviews or various like Google reviews for his game, the game that he just reviewed. And I was never really a fan of that segment when he did it, but given that one of my usual things now whenever I get a new game is to look at the length of the long play, and when I do that, I always see the comments that are there, and they're interesting. Like, a lot of the comments on the long play are very positive, and I think it would be interesting to look at them and see, like, if I had the same opinion about them. Because, as an example, Hamish can tell you what console you're playing on.
Be careful. Anyway, the Foundry Road course has been announced again. It's raining in Drome City, but you know this track. Okay, let's do it.
There was a comment on the long play of this game that said, I remember playing this game as a kid and it was highly immersive. Which I guess is true, because like how hard you pull down the trigger is how much you accelerate. But I don't really know what immersive means if this game's immersive, I guess. Like the screen of the car clipping into the ground. Yes. He probably thought Rocket was his dad. That just looks like my dad. But the thing is, I don't know how to translate something like that to a chef, right? Like, it's gotta be thematic. Like Hamish is a chef, and he's gotta be doing some chef stuff. Alright, I'm gonna use this missile because I don't want to hear that beeping anymore. He's cooking up comments. Oh, Hamish isn't the one. Can you stop? Okay. I need to hit a wall when I have that, I guess. I didn't realize. This is a ridiculous power-up. Yeah. Yep. Driving. Mario Kart 8. I was about to ask what you guys think they're going to do for Mario Kart 9, and then I got really sad because they already did Mario Kart 9 and it wasn't that fun. Alright. We're not taking fourth. That's not happening. I also need to come up with like a million sayings for Hamish Chase and Borm. The ogre. Who is quickly becoming one of my favorite characters. I love that guy. I will argue that that is not in fact a power-up. That is a power down. What is going on? You can only retry once. We're cooked. It's over. I did lose my top. What the fuck? My head is just sticking out. I can't see because the fucking air is blowing into my eyeballs. I don't want to disappoint Chicane, but I don't think we're winning this race. See, looks like it smells like shit. It probably just smells like fucking exhaust and shit. I somehow hit that guy. That was a red. That was a green Koopa shell snipe. Poop stacks. Those are called cloud makers. Okay, they make the clouds. I have a feeling that the people that made this game didn't really want to make a Lego game. They wanted to just make their cool racing game.
Lap record.
And they were how did I get a lap record if I took fourth? Oh, I need to check in on that guy that asked me to play more cell damage. I need to make sure that they're doing okay. Worried about that guy. One of my biggest fans. He really wants me to play cell damage just for YouTube and not skip anything or do any speedruns or glitches.
It's the Rockworms off-road race time.
But he's gonna lose his marbles when I get to Tiger Woods, which is another thing that he wanted. I visit the casino for a new game at the... Yeah, every time I finish a game, I go to the casino, yeah. Because I gotta pick the game for the one following the next one. It's like we've already picked Battalion Wars, which is the next game, but after I finish Drome Racers, I gotta pick for what's next after Battalion Wars. Roleplay as Derek on his day off? Yeah, sure. Oh, it wasn't me that sucked or the game that was getting harder, it was the car. It was the machine. I am one with my machine. This is novice. I've unlocked intermediate, but I wanna do all the courses on novice and see if I get the credits. I'm not enjoying the string of racing games at all, and it was the running joke between Sage and myself that I would get stuck in JRPG hell early on, and I was like, haha, no, that's not gonna happen. And then the monkey paw curled, and I got stuck in racing hell instead. Crab, I didn't say anything. That was Maru. I was frantically telling them not to lie to you. I'm forced to be a racist now. Because I had to play like 5 racing games in a row. I can't, yeah, Maru's never done anything to wrong me ever. Which, by the way, as a, to gas up Maru a little bit, as the type of artist that he is, I was like, I need a new thumbnail. I didn't ask him for a thumbnail. We were in a Discord call with multiple people in it, and I said, I need to think up a new thumbnail for my stuff. And then Maru was like, here you go. And he just drew me one. And sent it in chat. And I was like, I really appreciate this, but I do need it in color, so I'll just commission you during your next sketch stream to do it. And then he was like, okay. And then he colored it and gave it to me for free. So you should just give all of your money to Maru anytime you need any art done, ever. Because he's a real one. And next sketch stream, I'm paying him double. You go to Maru if you need life advice? Don't do that one. Maru would not like that. Don't ever DM Maru unless you have an explicit need to. Maru Millionaire. It was a very good vision, and I am very excited, actually. Also, Maru's also like, I can make your if you DM me, don't expect me to answer. I took a gummy. It's over for him. Maru was also like, so you need sub badges, huh? And I was like, yeah, eventually. And then I was like, I'll pay you for them. And he's like, okay, I'll get to them when I can. And turns out when he could was an hour from when I commissioned him. And I was expecting them in like, I don't know, like a couple weeks maybe. So basically, Maru's a great friend and a good artist, a very good artist. They all died again, all my opponents. And then there's his partner, Otter, who calls me mean names and is also very sweet and a really good friend of mine. I remember when Maru
Is
told
the
me it was my
battery
fault my
off-road
wife got into a
track
car
test?
accident
The
and
lights
died.
go- Okay, let's do it.
Well, was it? Were you behind the wheel and also drinking? No. Oh. You were the other car. You were playing chicken, and you weren't fucking going to lose. And she wasn't in a car. Okay. You just slammed into her in a Drome at high speeds. It's an interesting... What the fuck? Sage plays GTA in real life. And I didn't know we were married. It was just a stranger. It's an interesting thing coming up with emote ideas. Because, like, originally when I was thinking of emotes, I was like, oh, this is a funny little guy. I can make this an emote. But then, like... You need to also think about, like, are people actually ever going to use this in a chat? So, like, Fruit Lost is a good emote because I get fucking lost all the time and I'm stupid. Don't post Omega lol. Why do I even have that on my stream? That's crazy. But, like, for example, I had another idea for Pear with, like, a bindle. Like he was getting sent away. But I don't know when anyone would ever use that. Like, I wouldn't be able to find a use for that. This fucking tornado. Yeah, high emotes, like a high one is one that I wanted for sure, and I got Gerbo to make that. An Actua 1979. You think people would use Pear with a bindle? What context would they use it though? Sad Ant is like where I got that from. Fucking what's that emo called? Orblet? Yes. I was not allowed to change my emote subtitle because I never changed my name. And you can't change your prefix until you get partner. You can't get a custom prefix unless you get partner. And to get partner, I need to like stream at least 10 hours a month, which I do, and then also
Last stage
have like an average of 75 concurrent viewers, which I'm still a ways away from, but if it happens, it happens. Streamer won't listen to your toy idea. Streamer won't drink glue for you. Okay, Elikil, you're actually cooking. You're actually cooking here. If I ever say no to anybody, they can use that. I didn't even think of that. All right, that's pretty dope, actually. All right, it's back on the table. Pear with a bindle. Next emote. Also, we need Professor Feng Shui from the Yakuza games running. I want to make that an emote because that was ridiculous. The Nepal flag? You can already post the Nepal flag. Just press Windows period and search Nepal. What? A 5-part emote of Pear driving a car? That's a 5-part emote is a little ridiculous. The Nepal flag isn't a default Windows emote? That's fucked up. They hate Mount Everest. The car crash one an emote? Yeah. The problem with that is like it's so fuck you. It's so detailed that it would not translate to... Well, it might. It might. In actual Italian. Was Steel Ball Run good, Shay? Did you like it? Did you enjoy it? You're getting missiled for that one, pal. See you in hell. Good? Alright, good. Yeah, Pear, I don't know why it started. What the fuck? I don't really know how it started. The Pear getting completely eviscerated by something, but it was just like a funny thing that oh, I remember how it started now. I was inspired because Meatman, for some reason, wanted a commission of... Well, he didn't even pay Maru. He just asked him to do it, and then Maru did it. Of his neighbor getting into a boat accident. And for some reason, that inspired me to... Shay paid for it? Oh, okay, okay. That inspired me to get Pear in just various horrible situations. And now I think it's just like a funny thing that makes him quirky, that he just like always gets put into horrible situations where he gets grievously injured. Alright, I just lost my clothes on my car. I'm naked. What? I'm gonna get like 4th or something. TOS. Another stream, another car porn joke. Yippee. I didn't win, by the way. I gotta do that course all over again. My life's over. It's in shambles.
Wanna get out there, huh?
Yes.
Okay, Max. Nitro hasn't won the novice
Sorry.
trophy since the...
No links. No links, no stinks, or whatever. What were you trying to post? Fuck, I lost. Oh, I like a Kirby emote? I always thought it'd be interesting to have a Kirby emote where he's sucking up various food items. What if you added you as an emote? Why would I do that? Okay, Shay. Shay, the person who says every time my next stream is on this day, and she responds with, I was going to stream that day. Meanwhile, you check her Twitch activity and she hasn't streamed in like a year. She has streamed, though. She has streamed, though. She streamed Pokemon last time. You have merch with Shay on it? Is that real? That'd be crazy if that was real. Is Shay on one of your t-shirts, Maru? The Notebook? Oh, the alien stream art. Of course, the alien stream. That was a good stream. It was a fucking mess, but it was good. What? I can't see. Alright, I'm fine. I said to open my eyes. This is all just training for the inevitable F-Zero streams, which are going to end my entire life. We are going to be in the F-Zero mines for a long time whenever we pick that game, by the way. I just want everybody to know. Get across the finish line, please. Oh, thank God. That's true. That's true. If F-Zero and Double Dash are like the epitome of the racing games on this console, at least I have them to look forward to. Although I think there's some like really good Need for Speed games as well in the GameCube library. Star Fox's slutty dad. James McLeod.
Okay, let's do it.
Isn't James McLeod just Star Fox with glasses? Is he in F-Zero? Do they even take place in the same universe? That would be fucking crazy. He is slutty. What? What? It's his human Sona? I don't really... There's some like really cool F-Zero character designs though. There's like that Piccolo looking guy. There's Samurai Goro. He's cool. I mean, Captain Falcon's design is pretty cool. Dr. Stewart. Now, if you could play as Slippy, let's be real, he would probably suck because Nintendo hates him. But I would play Slippy. I love Slippy. You Bad End and Falco and Fox become F-Zero drivers? I didn't even know that they were in the same universe. I had no idea. I've also decided that I should get a different lamp for behind my computer, because I think that with how white it makes me look, I think it's off-putting for some people that I look like just the whitest human being that's ever lived ever. Is this thing gonna follow me to the ends of the earth? Just start doing makeup? I could. I cannot be... Sage. Sage, you can't be saying that. I can't be using a lamp that makes me look like the whitest person ever and then wear a turban. That feels really problematic. I know there's nothing wrong with it, but if I just start doing it, it's like, come on. I also thought about, I just need to get a green screen. I need to get a green screen so bad.
So you're tired. Okay.
Cause I want to get a morph suit, a green screen morph suit, so I look like I'm just a floating head. I think that'd be cool. I don't want to make a Throne account. Do you know how in poor taste it would be for me to make a Throne account? Somebody who makes enough money to live the life that I want to live very comfortably and then ask people for gifts that is atrocious. It's different when you're an individual who is, like, struggling to get by and can't necessarily afford to have nice things. That is a completely different thing. But, I have, like, turn around. There's nothing behind me. Oh, hi. Like, I have the minimum ad settings on my Twitch, and if and whatever, and like to sub to me, like I appreciate people subbing to me, don't get me wrong, it's cool, but like I will never put a fucking donation link on my Twitch ever or anything like that. And like I mentioned, if I get big enough to where the Twitch required monetization can help fund me purchasing games and stuff, that would be awesome. But like I don't need things.
Groot's getting his Twitch big and large.
Every time you open my stream on mobile, you get the longest ad you've ever seen, and that is not a joke. I need to see if my settings changed then, because I straight up, like, how did a solicitor get to your door? I'm telling you, the solicitors are out of control.
Slither.
The Slizzards.
Slizzard's at my door.
They make you do pre-roll ads if you don't have ads.
The light's fading, so try and avoid the tornado.
What do you mean the light is fading? Is that just like a general statement about your life?
Race time.
The life is fading, Max. Help me. A 3-minute long ad waiting for your Uber? Dude, Twitch's ads are so unbelievable. And then they're like, pay for Twitch Turbo or whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah, it's fucked up and it rhymes with my name.
Pay for Gerbo Turbo.
Twitch Gerbo, pay for Gerbo. Yes. Good.
Yeah, I'll after the stream I'll fuck with my ad settings some more.
Today I was so shocked at work. So I was really sad because I had to tell one of my favorite clients bad news about their piece.
Okay.
And then after the same time I was on the phone with her, I looked over and my coworker was helping these really cool lesbians. And I literally started to tear up. I was so upset because I had bullshit customers all day and they got really cool lesbians. And then they left, and I literally told her, I was like, dude, I was so sad. And she goes, they were sisters. I said, they were sisters!
Oh my god, Turbo. Could you imagine if you got them and you made this assumption that they were cool lesbians and you were like, so how did you guys meet?
I mean, they could have still been cool lesbians and sisters.
That's true.
They're probably just not lesbians for each other, I'd hope.
That's true, that's true. They were roommates. Oh my god, they were roommates.
Probably were.
Fuck off, tornado!
What color are you?
If you know, you should know already that if I'm picking a color, it's going to be off-white green, like minty green.
But there's nobody around you, so wouldn't you be the orange one?
What are you talking about? Oh.
The game? Are you not?
I don't know what's
A
happening.
mini map?
No, Mario was asking me for a color.
A color for what?
I don't know.
I'm asking you for a color.
And I just said off-white mint green.
Oh. Wait, you were answering me or Mario?
Last
I'm
race in this championship match,
confused.
and it's the Array Road course. There's still a little light left, so visibility isn't a problem. Concentrate and win. Win for Team Nitro. Okay,
Win
let's
for
do it.
Team Nitro! My name is Melvin, and I don't have any ops. When I see a crime, I run straight for the cops.
What are you
like
quoting right now?
You like that one?
You didn't just come up with that.
No,
off
of
rip.
course not. Of course not. That would have been fucking sick if I did, though. All right, we're gonna get this trophy, and then we're gonna talk to my dad. Ask him why he hates me. I stole it from you.
I don't know if this makes sense, but like you're one of those people that like I don't picture having parents, you know?
Okay, well.
Like I know you came from somewhere, but like I feel like you just spawned in.
Did you know there's a reason racing games don't start you in first? Yeah, they also they don't start you in first and give you like a 1.5 second lead on the entire competition. I don't have a belly button. I was made in a tube.
You don't have a belly button? How is that possible?
I was made in a tube. Aren't you listening?
How'd they take you out?
They grew me, and then they cracked it open with a big hammer, and I fell on the ground writhing, and was like,
You can't breathe if you're a baby. Come on.
submerged in viscous green goo. Oh.
Ew. That's such a horrible mental image.
Green goo?
No, you writhing as a small child covered in green goo. Oh my god, do a flip!
I shouldn't have used it on that green guy. That's right, I took first in the first 3 courses, so I think I'm probably fine. Mewtwo's
not
Revenge.
green.
No, he was in a tube, though. Mewtwo was created in a lab.
Yeah. You know that, like... Okay, never mind. It's gonna make me sound so stupid. I was gonna say, like, I never put it together that there was Mew and Mewtwo. Like, I didn't realize... I just thought they were 2 different, like, noises, you know?
Mewtwo never says
Like,
his name.
No. What?
Like the noise that the Pokemon makes, right?
No, the name, like Mewtwo. Like, I didn't realize it was the second Mew. Like, I thought they were just 2 guys. 2 guys hanging out.
Won the novice
You know?
trophy since the Drome was
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Sorry, I got first, and then fourth, and then it put me in fourth, which is not how standings work.
You as well.
So, I mean, we can reasonably think that in the Pokemon world, like, they're just named after the things that they say, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, that's not always true, because some Pokemon just make ridiculous noises in the anime.
I don't like how you're canonically spelling my name without the H. This is making me, like... Hello. No, you're fine.
Maru
I've just never seen it
DM'd me
spelled that way.
something. I'm scared.
It's your color. He DM'd you your color.
Look, I made you your favorite color.
Oh. Oh, I gotta go play Rocket League. Bye.
Me too. Yeah, it's a qualifying drag race. It's not like a qualifying lap. It is a qualifying drag race. Shay sent me a picture of a back of a Game Boy cartridge. Are you asking me if it's real? It's real. It's a real cartridge. I can tell you how you can tell as well if you want. You too can be equipped with the knowledge of fake cartridges and how to tell them apart from real cartridges so you don't get scammed.
Max, while you were out, we caught members of Exoforce trying to get hold of
Oh
your race
yes,
data.
the pair with
They
the
didn't get
bindle.
anything, but this means twice
Yes.
time.
Thank you, Maru. Stop doing things for free. You're better than that. You're worth being paid money to. Okay. All right. You have access to my Ko-Fi pinned message. Ransom, yeah, guilt ransoms. I'll just make you things for free and then be like, you can pay me if you want, and if you don't, you'll live with that. No, I'll pay you extra during your next sketch stream. When I get a sketch, I'll just pay you for 3 sketches. But I only want one. I just casted the sun. I think I've become desensitized to this game. I'm not even really paying attention to it that much anymore. I'm kind of just going through the motions. I couldn't even tell you what just happened. Please not the UFO. It was a rocket. That's why he said it was immersive. Because he was get desensitized. We gotta restart. Fuck this last course, man. You motherfucker. You know, there's a reason that in NASCAR, when you do that to people, you get out and fist fight each other in the lawn. Son of a bitch. Shay, I don't know what to tell you. Famously, they do fist fight each other. There's like a really famous moment of a dude causing a crash, and then they both ended up in the grass, and then they get out of their car and start beating the shit out of each other. That ain't regulation. You're lucky that I was on a straightaway. It's like a very important part of the race.
Off-road track. Okay, let's...
I mean, I don't trust this game anymore though, because I took fourth one time and they gave me fourth instead of giving me first. Or I guess second. Although I don't even think that I could. I think if I got first 4 times, I think I could have just DNF'd and still gotten first. Even if the person in second was the same person every single time and then got first. Die. Go, my UFO device. Kill him. That must be designed so the audience hates it, yeah. Alright, it's a 5-course race. The first 4 courses, they don't matter. What is this, holy shit. What is this Mama's Sleeping Angels game? I'm bringing this up because my friend Melody just launched it. Is it a new friend slop game? I've only seen, like, clips of it, and it looks insane. It's visuals over gameplay? Oh. There's also that other friend slop game that I've been meaning to bring up to the group that's like, I don't really know what the goal is, but you play as a bunch of lawn gnomes, and I think you're trying to steal stuff out of this person's house. And it's a co-op friend slop game where there's like the owner is trying to hunt you down and you're like a garden gnome. You're all garden gnomes. That's real life, oh. You got your little red pointed cap on, running around going hi he. You got a rock that made you piss, take damage. Okay. It did. That's what I meant. Is it seemed very overwhelming. Like the clip that I watched was a guy walking up a ladder, and there was like a million things going on in the background, and then they immediately got attacked, but their like screen started flashing red really violently, and I was like, wow, this is. I don't know if this game's interesting or scary. RV game was fun when we played it, Sage, but I can never see myself playing that game again. The shit that I still think about it sometimes when Assassin Ninja picked up Mac and I was like trying to repair the RV and I had already previously gotten really upset because people were standing in the way and I was hitting them with the hammer and like bludgeoning them. And then like it happened again and I was like, can you get out of my way? And I turned to look at him and Assassin Ninja was picking up Mac and holding him in front of the hammer. That shit was really funny. I know that's how we always play games. Well, I mean, you and Assassin Ninja just bully Mac. Which isn't very nice. Ported lap 2 but never got used. Perhaps yes. Mac has to pay for the original sin? Why does he have to?
First place.
I don't think Mac really realizes that he has, like... Because Mac went AFK in Terraria that one time. Yeah, that one time where he AFK'd in Terraria for, like, 4 hours. I bet if you asked Mac, he would say... No, my voice is normal and just, like, not unusual at all. And I don't want to say that in, like, a negative way. But Mac has the most distinct hello ever. When Mac says hello, you immediately know it's Mac. Mac is a fucker in Super Battle Golf. He always wins. That's fine. I can see why people don't like friend slop as a genre. They're just like, you're only playing games with 100+ hour campaigns. The reason why, so recently I've thought a lot about friend slop games, and I think that for a long time I was like, these are boring and dumb. But the more I thought about them, the more I realized that, one, they're harmless, and two, they're just like a cheap, easy way to bond with your friends. Like, it's really easy to convince the friend group to, like, hey, you want to spend like $5 on this friend slop game, and maybe we get like a few nights of fun times out of it, you know? Or it ends up like Lethal Company or Repo, where we end up playing it for like a really long time, and it is really fun. But like worst case scenario, it's like Scamline, where the game's not that fun, but we still get like 1 or 2 nights of enjoyment out of it. Wait, were you guys talking about fucking Outward? That game is very frustrating. I hardly knew what was going on half the time when I was playing Outward. $70 AAA friend slop is... That is a horrific a term that you just said.
Last stage in this championship, Max, and it's the Array Road course. There's still a little light left. Checking your position. Good idea. You start in first, Max. Win this race, and Nitro wins another MCR.
Why do we have to win? I don't understand. I've won first in every race. I can just DNF and still win, probably. Monster Hunter isn't friend slop because there's a lot of content that you can enjoy in that game by yourself. I think that one of the tenets of friend slop games is that they're like, you just can't play them alone. Did that play the audio stinger? Did the audio stinger break for My Dark Scheme, or was it there? It did? Okay, good. I didn't notice the audio source pop up. Who's your daddy? Is that the one where you play as a baby and you need to eat all the garbage underneath the counter and kill yourself? Oh god, I can't... Hold on. That's kind of nuts if that's still getting updated. What does SteamDB say about that game? Like 2 players in game right now and they're in a Discord call together? Hey man, you want a solo queue? You want a duo queue for Who's Your Daddy? 92 is actually... That's actually a lot more than I thought. Solo Phasmophobia. Oh my god. We tried to play... There was a period of time where Sage was trying to convince us to play Phasmophobia. And I was like, yeah, I'll give it a try. Because I was really into that game when it came out. And... This... Holy shit, I'm getting fucking item spammed. And it was me, Sage, and Shay. And Sage and I were, like, actually trying to play. And Shay was just in the garage doing the water bottle flip with spray paint cans and was saying this game's boring over and over again. It was opening and closing a door. Can I retry? Okay, good. Like 20 minutes. Yeah. To be fair, Phasmophobia, it did... Okay, my thing with Phasmophobia is that the second that game got gamified, it became bad. Dude. These fucking missiles. Die. When Phasmophobia came out, it was a very fun and novel experience to be like, me and my friends are playing Ghost Adventures, and you like didn't really know the mechanics or anything to the game, so things just kind of happened and you had to like react to them. And then when you learned that, oh, we just need to find the ghost room, which is the room where the ghost always is, and then once you learned that that was a thing, the game became incredibly boring because you would just buy the thermometer, sprint into the ghost room, find the ghost, and then drop all your shit that the ghost interacted with, and it would be like, all right, interact with the notebook, there's a fingerprint right here, done, 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 leave, go home. And it took like 30 seconds. And I would say that games where I would say that, like, learning the information about games shouldn't make them less fun. Like, for example, Deep Rock Galactic and Left 4 Dead. I think once you learn... This race is ridiculous, by the way. The item spam is absurd.
Third place.
Like, Deep Rock Galactic and Left 4 Dead are very fun, when you don't know what you're doing, and also when you do know what you're doing, it becomes even more fun, because you learn how to manipulate the mechanics and stuff. Do I get a trophy? Can I go home now? AI is just locking in for the last race, it's true.
Okay, choose your next MCR.
I'm gonna be here forever! I'm gonna be here for
let's go.
fucking ever! You remember, what was that game called? I was not progressing at all. I've been doing the same thing for 30 minutes without progressing, because I just lose the last race. I get first, and then I take third, so I don't get the trophy. Even though I could literally, in a normal race, in any other racing game, because I got first 4 times in a row, I could literally get shot in the head at the start of the race and still win gold. But what was that toast game? Or the bread game? What the hell was that bread game? Stupid game. Meat and what? No, none of that. Not Meat and Bread Kingdom. Not Meat and Bread Coal Mine or whatever Shake talks about. I Am Bread, that's what it's called. Was it Goat Simulator? Do you think Goat Simulator was a progenitor of the YouTube bait game? Maybe Happy Wheels? Although I don't think Happy Wheels was like trying to be YouTube bait or anything like that. Certainly it wasn't. I also don't really think Goat Simulator was either. Although I could hear and understand arguments for both sides about Goat Simulator.
Okay.
But I don't think Happy Wheels was an attempt at being YouTube bait. I think they just wanted to make Happy Wheels a funny Flash game. What, you don't like you don't like Kill Justin Bieber Simulator and then like I am still getting fed YouTube shorts of people doing the Happy Wheels map where it's like, all right, jump into this funnel lined with spikes and the further down you get, the better it is or whatever. And it's like tiers named like ultra noob, pro gamer, elite gamer, godlike. Dead internet theory. Mac got Justin Bieber tier on sword for that is such a funny sentence to hear about one of your friends in 2026. Oh my god. Jesus Christ! They've thrown like I hope nobody has photosensitivity because they've thrown like 1,000 suns at me and there's lightning going off. Get rocketed. dickhead. Take my frisbee. This game was made for orangutans. Proud to be a day one PewDiePie hater. There was a period of time in college where I started like watching PewDiePie, not his gameplay stuff, but his like I don't really know how to describe them. They were like meme reviews or something. I was kind of like out of the Let's Play scene entirely after high school. Even to this day, I don't really like watch Let's Plays or anything like that.
It's the Rockworms off-road track next, Max. The rain's held in race time.
I just make them. Describing this stream series, this GameCube project as a Let's Play series is like horrific in my brain. But I am like one half step away from that being what this is. But there probably is still a market for Let's Plays because fucking Oni Plays and Game Grumps are still doing their thing. I also just watched video essays mostly. You're gonna make a video essay about me? I would be honored. Wooly still has Let's Plays? That's interesting. I think, you know how fucking awesome it would be if... if somebody did a Let's Play, or not a Let's Play, a video essay about somebody, and it's like an hour and a half or 2 hours long, and the entire time they're talking about the history of this person and everything that they did, and it wasn't like a person that was problematic or anything like that. And at the end, it was like revealed that the person making the video is actually like close friends with them, and they're like, I know all of this stuff because I'm best friends with them, and then they like reveal that they have a bunch of footage of them in Discord together and stuff, and it's like portrayed as like an emotional thing. That'd be kind of cool. The downfall of fruit would be so good. Oh my god. Give me a fucking break. Thumbnail's my face painted green. I can't be getting canceled for that. If you want to cancel me for that, you gotta go after Dan Henschel. And ain't no way anyone's canceling Dan Henschel because that fucking guy dresses up like Hitler and says shit like they didn't like my Halloween costume and they beat the hell out of me or whatever. You think Dan Henschel scares you? I think Dan Henschel's really funny. I think he's a funny dude. Skibbity Sun Loaf. Yeah.
Rocky Canyons. Okay.
What if the Joker was in the military? Shut up about me being in the guy game. That's not real. That is not real. That game came out when I was like, probably like 4 or something. I haven't aged in the last 17 years. That's not true. I got my, I'm going to Boston in a couple weeks, and I needed to get my real ID to fly in an airplane. And I just got it in the mail today. And I don't think people realize really how much they age until they see an old picture of themselves. because I didn't realize it, certainly, but my driver's license picture, my driver's license expired when I was a sophomore in college, and I got it renewed then, and then when I got my license renewed again, I did it online, and they're like, you want to just keep your picture? And I was like, yeah, sure. So this is my first new driver's license in like a decade, and I looked at the pictures, compared back to back. I'm like, damn, I did definitely look older. Your 17-year-old ID and current ID are almost identical. Maybe you'll be one of those people that are like 75 years old but look like they're 40.
First place.
Also, I'm kind of a stupid idiot because I've been just like farming these upgrade credits and I just have not been upgrading my car, so maybe that's why this game is kicking my ass. You are living to 75, Shay.
It's the battery off race time.
If you think you, me, and Maru aren't going to be sitting in a Discord call when we're like 80 years old, fucking... and then suddenly somebody tells a really funny joke and they start laughing really hard, and then I just go silent and die on the voice call. If you think that's not happening, you're out of your mind. Yes, sorry, yeah, not Discord. Discord won't be around, but we'll have Blinky2, which will be like 6 iterations beyond Discord. You can use your implanted Neuralink device to connect anywhere, anytime, and hear them in your head. And then I'll be sleeping and Shay will call me at 1:30 in the morning. And I'll just hear the fucking Discord ringtone in my head, in my brain. You'll call me at 1:30 today? Well, that's fine, because my phone's on silent and I won't hear it until I get home. There's so many times where Sage used to call the group chat at like 2 in the morning and I wouldn't pick up because I'd be sleeping. You guys ever were ever around grandparents that would like be having a conversation with themselves and you'd be in the room and they'd say things like, "Oh my god, Dolores Jensen just died from, you remember her? She just passed away." And they would just like have this conversation like it's nothing. I think about that sometimes. No. Okay. Well, it's happened to me. This is an experience that I've had. And I think that, like, when that happens to me, about, like, one of my friends when I'm old, I'm probably gonna be fucking distraught, actually. If I lose this final race, I'm gonna upgrade my car and then we're gonna finish this next time because I can't do it. You don't know anyone that's gonna do? Yeah, me neither. But I mean, like, it's gonna happen eventually, right? No, it'll never happen? Okay. Well, I have nothing to worry about then. Talk about your friends dying is a good end to stream. Sorry. Well, I'll see you all next time, if there is a next time. Who goes first? Why Mac? I don't think I've ever thought about which of my friends is going to die first. Pondering mortality in a game is immersive. It's true. It's true. Please, nobody shoot me with fucking rockets and missiles and shit. Just let me beat all of you. You fuck. They didn't even play the jingle that time. They never warned me. They're not warning me anymore. Stop! Alright, it's too important. Normally I just play through it because it's funny, but it's too important to me. Drome racers, I need to win. You paused it, cheater. I'm sorry, Shay. I'm sorry, okay? Refund my... You're a mod, Shay. You're a mod. Eat my missile blast. Oh, he had a shield on.
Second place.
Motherfucker. There was a fucking restart race button. No, no, no. I'm empty inside.
Okay.
All right, I'll leave it up to chat. Do we attempt it one more time with the upgraded car, or do we call stream here? Yeah, fill me up like the Jabba the Hutt doll that gets
So you're ready to race, huh?
that gets a hose
Okay,
attached
Max.
inside of him.
Nitro hasn't
You
won
remember,
the
you,
novice
does anyone know what I'm
trophy
talking about? Do I sound like an insane
Win this
person?
NC Race time.
There's a dude that has like a series of squishable toys, and he cuts the a little bit off of them and then inserts a hose into that part and then fills them up with water until milk cat. Wait, hold on. Are you talking about the... I think Katie's talking about the fucking Webkins. Come on, you don't like the milk cat? All right, well, upgrading the car has made us go a lot faster in the drag races, at least. So that's cool. You think Gerbo's winning his Rocket League games? I hope so. No. That's a shame. I qualified first! I won! Wonder if they've made any more of these games. He's never played Rocket League before? I don't think that's true. I think he's played it before.
Max, while you were out, we caught members of Exoforce trying to get hold of your race day. Okay.
That's fine, they can have it. Well, he will probably be getting his ass beat then. I played Rocket League in college a little bit. I had a friend from high school who was like really into Rocket League. And I could never get into it. I don't really know. I think it still has like a really big scene. The Rocket League soundtrack? Yeah, I remember it being pretty good, actually. Oh. Sorry, I got Krillin solar flared. I couldn't see that barrier. Yes, Your Honor, I know I slammed into that child. I got Krillin solar flared. Okay. Is DBZ Sagas the board game one? Or is that one of the Budokais? I know there was never a Tenkaichi game that... Budokai 2? I don't know if there is an individual in this chat, don't know if they remember it or not. I was at their house watching them play Budokai 2, and neither of us could figure out the fucking board game mechanics. It wasn't Yushay. Specifically, he was at the part when I came over to his house that, it was during the Cell Saga, the Android Saga, and Goku was dying of his heart condition, and this was not last week. This is when I was a child.
Okay.
And we could not figure out why or how to get around the fact that Goku kept dying after moving a certain amount of position. And then, like, if you entered a battle, he would have, like, 1 health bar as opposed to, like, the 3 or 4 that he normally gets. Goku's heart condition was... Yeah, that's like a plot point. Yeah, he gets a heart attack. It's the only thing that Toriyama could, like... How do I kill Goku? He's too strong. Give him a heart condition. This same person, Goku slander would go crazy today. Probably, you're probably right. This same person, I talk about, I don't actually know if they realize, like, how informative they were to my youth, and, like, the amount of nostalgia and things that I still find enjoyable was because of them. I don't know if they fully understand that. Really, there's 2 people in this chat that are like that, but yeah. Basically, like, every nostalgic memory I have is with this person. You think Goku would have, like, TikTok haters? if he were real. You think Kid Trunks would be making, and Goten would be TikTok kids? And they'd be doing like 6'7" and shit?
Lap record.
I mean, DBZ is still being released today. Well, not Z, but... You think Krillin would be the 6'7" guy?
Okay,
He's like an adult. He's a cop. He'd be one of those cops trying to... trying to, like, relate to the youth. Does he say Mondo cool? Yamcha would be doing 6'7", yeah. There's a scene where Yamcha's like, if Vegeta could do it, I can do it too. 300 times Earth gravity, that doesn't seem that bad. And then he just gets completely shit-stomped by the training computer in the space shuttle. Cops should be hanging out a little too close to high schools. I mean, in after Z, he like just retires from being a Z fighter. Like they don't even call him anymore for anything. They hardly call TN if there's a problem. Yeah, he's just a baseball player now. He's just a professional baseball player, which is kind of fucked up because he can fly.
Lap record.
Hey, TN's strong. Alright, upgrading my car seems to have done the trick, apparently. Don't hit me with the boomer ellipses. Yoshi, Master Yoshi. Master Roshi taught Tien and Yamcha the evil containment wave. I think. I'm pretty sure. I think Shay and I talked about this actually. I distinctly remember there being an arc on Kame House with Tien and Yamcha learning the evil containment wave from Roshi.
It's the battery off-road track. Okay, let's do it.
Tien just saw the evil containment wave and copied it? I don't know why they were doing it, though. They didn't end up actually using it. Maybe it was during the Boo saga or something? And they were like, we gotta put Boo in the rice cooker. Still my favorite move in the entire Z universe is the evil containment wave. Yamcha was a threat in the original series, I think. I never watched it, but I do remember the episode where he's introduced and he's like a fucking, like a bandit that lives in the desert or something. And I think is he dating Bulma when they first meet? And then he uses Wolfang Fist and Goku's like, holy shit, Wolfang Fist. Not when they first meet. Oh. He's afraid of girls? Oh, okay.
Lap record.
Could you imagine how different things would have been if Trunks was Yamcha's son and not Vegeta's? Trunks wasn't even a Saiyan. My what if scenario. Everyone always does the what if scenario where, like, what if Raditz lost his memory like Goku when he came to Earth? But this a fucking guy that I'm lapping? It is. But my what if scenario is, what if Bulma and Yamcha never broke up? Yamcha's a bandit who can't talk to girls. He gets too nervous to even fight when he sees them. He beats Goku because he was too hungry at the time to fight properly. Oh. Okay. This is a controversial opinion. Chaozu is my favorite Dragon Ball character. I think in Tenkaichi, the funniest thing you can do is making an extremely overpowered Chaozu, whose Farewell Mr. Tien move does like 17 health bars worth of damage. Chaozu is not the weakest character. Because he could beat Puar. He could beat Puar and Oolong. We were talking about this in Discord. You know Yajirobe eats a Namekian? Ain't that fucking crazy? He cooks him on a spit and eats him.
So,
oh, Shane's here.
You talked about eating a Namekian.
yeah. Oh,
so
okay.
I had to,
Here we go. Yeah, ask stream. Ask stream.
Chat. Okay, Piccolo. You know him. You love him. He's Piccolo. He's a Namekian. They're like plant-based, right? They kind of photosynthesize, but there's like meat on that bone, like clearly. If Piccolo shows up, Piccolo walks up to you and rips his own arm off, and you know he can regrow it. You see him regrow it. He does it. It's painful. He screams, but he does it anyway. He rips his arm off and gives it to you and offers you to eat it. Would you eat it? Would you eat Piccolo's arm if he gave it to you? Like, you can cook it. You might just be able to eat it raw. But like, you get to have the choice. So like, it's up to you how you want to prepare it. Like, you probably like do a couple different like preparations. Like, he's got big arm, you know?
Ridiculous question. You get diseases from raw I was reading chat and slammed to this fucking wall. I'm too interested in the Piccolo arm debate.
Hire a private chef to cook it? Yeah, like, I think that's a reasonable take. Like, you don't have to cook it yourself, but it's like, you let that go to waste? I wouldn't. I don't think I would.
Free food, Piccolo arm.
Free food, Piccolo arm, a new flavor and taste and texture sensation you've never had before. Is it meaty? Is it planty? I don't know. I'm interested to find out. Piccolo could solve world hunger, and all it would take would him hurting himself over and over.
Turns out upgrading your car is all you need to win. Credits, please. Please.
It's not the end credits, right? It's not the end credits, right?
Shut up, Shay. Fade to black.
Good work, Max. Team Nitro's never won the Novice Championship until now. We could go all the way this season. Don't mess it up.
Fuck you mean this season?
Okay, choose your next MCR.
Oh, you got intermediate, and then you know what comes after intermediate, right? Then you got expert. And then there might even be like a master level after that.
Oh no.
Hi, kid. Okay, kid. You want a one-up?
You want a one-up?
You want a one-up?
Not just yet, huh, kid?
Does this game have a menu you can go to and click the button that says play credits?
Maybe.
Are you just going to do that?
No.
Don't cheat.
What I'm going to do is after the stream, we're going to be ending stream shortly. After I upgrade my car.
Think you can build better than me?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I can't see my stats though, so
She could see stats, so she probably can do it better than you.
We'll do the medium chassis.
Now that's a car.
Thank you. Thank you.
Regular upgrading is essential. Good idea.
Alright, let's talk to Slot, because he tells me about my progress.
It's fucked up that they call him that just because everyone had sex with him.
And tell everybody exactly what they are doing wrong. Don't tell Chicane I said that. Whenever you want to save your progress or see how you're doing overall,
I like his
just
glasses.
check in with me, okay?
He's got an
Okay.
interesting
You're
voice.
settling in now. You've been here a while. You okay?
That looks like a Bionicle World map. %21%. I bet that counts the challenges and stuff too. So if you're not doing all the challenges, that's probably a lot slower or a lot lower.
There's so much game left. Yay! Yeah, yay.
Yay!
Save progress? Good idea.
Thank you.
Good idea.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do is
Cool.
I'm going to check the long play and see what their conditions for beating the game are. I have a feeling it's just beating every whatever they're called MCR,
Yeah.
in intermediate and expert,
My
without doing the
Chemical Romance.
challenges, which is fine.
That makes sense to me.
It's beating all the MCRs. Okay, all right. We will do that then, I guess. Now we know the importance of upgrading my vehicle, though, so that's something at least. Yeah, but there was also the challenges in there as well, and I think to 100% it, you need all the challenges done, but I don't really want to do the challenges.
I thought you were 100%ing every game.
No, hell no. Hell no. I'm going to 100% the Shinto pilgrimage game.
Yes! That's what I've been asking for!
All right. This is the end of stream. Thank you so much for coming out and hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Next time we'll be doing more Drome Racers. Finally,
Racer.
Ezekiel says finally.
That's about the Shinto. It's not about the
Okay,
end of stream. It's
okay.
about the Shinto.
Thank you, Shay, for coming in and asking the Piccolo
Yahoo!
hypothetical.
Thank you, Piccolo, for this generous bounty. In your name, we pray.
Yeah. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye.
See you all Saturday. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.